Hi folks, welcome to another Stall13.com video. We're doing a little trail cleanup. And the only way to do this is on a four-wheeler, or to walk it, or to have a team in a wagon, because you're going to be on and off a little bit. As you can see how the trail goes right through the woods behind me here. And we have a little bit wider trails here at the ranch, so I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But these are my two favorite trail cleaning tools, or pruning. This I call pruning shears. These I call loppers, because I lop things off. And what I want to do is I want to show you something. I'm just going to hang these up here for a second. But this is what we do. We have these little sticker vines here that are starting to come over into the trail. I tell people to imagine that you have an envisionary wall that goes from the ground up to the sky. And so what you do is you just prune back this stuff to keep it off the trail. Why do you want to do this? Well, maybe you have some people that aren't that good of a rider. Maybe you have a horse that spooks, or a new horse. Also, defining your trail is important, and it's a little safer this way. Here at the ranch, we're never really sure who is going to be riding a horse. You can see how that just defines that a little bit. Now what we do with the loppers, I'll just set this down here, is we have some small branches and trees that when it's windy, they're going to come over into the trail. Right now they're not a factor, but when it's windy it is. So we just do a little pruning. Now don't just think about your level. I'm over 6 feet tall, but if you're on a horse, look how this comes over into the trail. If you're on a horse, this could bother the horse, spook the horse, or maybe spook you. So you come back and you lop all this back to keep your trail nice and clean. See how that works? You can just see down here how we keep our trails clean. Now a lot of you might think that this isn't even a trail, that it's more like a road. Well, all the trails on the ranch are big enough for the biggest tractor and for the largest one-ton four-wheel drive Ford trucks. There's a reason for that. If there's an emergency, grass fire, an injured horse, hopefully nobody's fallen off a horse and get hurt, we want to be able to get to them. We don't want them to leave them out. We've got 10 miles of horse trails on this ranch. That's a lot of ground, hundreds of acres. The other thing that we like nice wide trails is we keep them smooth and clean. The horse can relax. You can relax and enjoy the scenery and all the wildlife. And also with trails this wide, it allows for two people to ride side by side and have a conversation. You're never really sure who's going to ride your horses. You're never really sure of their riding abilities. And by the way, most people lie when it comes to how good they can ride a horse. So we like to take precautions here on the ranch. Just a little tip about trails, whether it's a trail in a city park, a county park, a state park, maybe a friend has got a ranch and there's trails. There's all different kinds of trails, but safety is always the same. This has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself.